What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Dee Hankins Show, where we talk about life, help you with your curveballs, and celebrate your home runs. And we've been talking about the core four of resilience: spiritual resilience, financial resilience, physical resilience, and now mental resilience. For the last few weeks, we have treated them as separate, but here's the secret. Although mental resilience is number 4 on the list, it is the keystone. Mental resilience is the keystone. It's the foundation holding the rest of them together. It's the piece that locks everything in place. Over the next 3 episodes, I'm going to show you how mental resilience connects everything together. Today, we're going to connect mental resilience and physical resilience. This is episode 19, where the mind goes, the body follows. Let's get into it. Now, you can have the greatest gym routine known to man on your phone. You can have the healthiest meal plan taped to the fridge. As a matter of fact, you can have a fridge full of fresh veggies, fresh fruit. You can have all those meal plan containers stacked up neat in places. If your mind says, I don't feel like eating that again today, I don't want chicken breast, rice, and broccoli today. If your mind goes, oh, it's meal prep day, I got to go to the grocery store, it's cold outside, oh, the money is going to take 3 hours, let's just do fast food today. Guess what? Your body is going to go into that direction. You can have all the preparation in the world. If your mind tells you you're too lazy, it's too tired, it's too cold, you'll do it tomorrow, your body is not going to leave from that couch, because everything starts in your mind. Now, when I talk about physical resilience, you already know the drill: sleep, your diet, and movement. Okay? This is the hardware of your life. It's the machine. Now, if you go out and you buy a brand new spanking computer, top of the line, with all the gizmos and gadgets, but the software is packed with viruses or the operating system is glitchy, then that computer is useless. Mental resilience is your software. I see so many people beating themselves up about not being able to follow a meal plan, not being able to follow a workout plan. Oh, I can't do it. I don't have the discipline. It's just too hard, whatever the case may be, right? Look, I'm here to tell you that the physical resilience is not the problem, okay? Your arms work, your legs work. It is the software. It's the command button. The command button is off. The command button is stuck. All right, it's glued and you can't press it. The command button is broken because your headquarters are weak. These are where the command comes from. The factory floor, which is your body, is out of commission because it doesn't know what to do. It's shutting down. I have an embarrassing fact, and that is, so I go with the First Form app because I need structure when I go to the gym. I am not in a place right now where I can just go do whatever and call it a day. Like, I need structure. I need it written on the wall. I need it in the app. I need things to tell me what I need to do because I'm sequential like that. That's how my mind works. Okay. Structure, routine, boom, boom, boom. And I have picked the same workout program in the First Form app for years. And I have never, embarrassingly, never completed the full 8-week program. I've gone for like a week and a half, just straight killed it. Something happened, fell off for 2-3 weeks, okay? Go back, start the app all over. Day 1, hit it. Day 2, hit it. A week goes by, I'm getting it in. Something messes me up, 3 weeks out of the gym, then I got to start all over. This has been my routine for years, and that is because the lack of discipline up here. You see the pattern. What did I just tell you? Like, see if you guys figure out the pattern. The pattern is it throws off my routine. Something throws off my routine. I'm on a plane. My plane gets delayed, so I'm in Texas for another day, and I'm frustrated about that and I get tired or my kids get sick or, it's so many things happen that can throw you off your daily routine. And I've noticed that when that happens, I go into a complete downward spiral. And in 2026, I've told myself, because remember, we talked about discipline, I've told myself that no matter what, I'm going to make this happen. And if I miss a day, I have to be okay with saying that is fine. You cannot miss 2 days, period. You cannot miss 2 days. So what happened this week? This week has challenged me mentally. Why? Because we're in our second week. And if you watch my New Year's resolution, New Year, New You video, I told you the second week monster is the biggest monster of them all. Because the second week monster starts to go, oh man, they really got this weekend. Let me see how I can disrupt the system. And this week, I was on a 9-day streak of hitting all my goals. And, life throws curveballs. And I missed a day. And I was beating myself up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I was doing so good. And I was upset. Like internally, I was upset. And I was like, there it is. That's it. So I said, you know what? I'll just make it up tomorrow. It's all good. So now we're back on track. And for the rest of this episode, I'm going to teach you the things that you need to get back on track. Let me give you a concept on how I now view this. Target fixation. In racing, drivers are taught that if they spin out or start to slide towards the wall, the most dangerous thing that they can do is look at the wall. Why? Because where the mind goes, the body follows. If you stare at the wall, your hands will turn or steer towards the wall. So they have to force themselves to turn their head around and look at the opening of the track. We do this all the time with our physical health. We stare at the tired. We stare at the pain. We stare at the I don't feel like it. If you wake up in the morning, you wake up early in the morning and your first thought is, oh, I am exhausted. Your body is going to respond to what your mind is telling you. So your body is going to get heavy, your eyelids are going to get heavier, and you're going to hit that snooze button, and you're going to go right back to sleep. You just steered right into the cement wall. Physical resilience requires mental narrative control. You have to look at the gap. You have to look at the result of what you want. I'm getting out of bed because I want the energy. I want to tackle all my goals early. I'm eating this. It's super. Actually, this reminds me of that the story of is it Fletcher? My best friend Terrence. Every now and then he sends this video as a reminder. And Fletcher is this bodybuilder. And one time he's in the gym, and he used to vlog all the time. And he's telling people about their diet. He's like, you don't eat this stuff for taste. You eat it to grow. You eat it to get big. You eat it for this. And he goes out, he does it in his own way. It's cussing. It's a hilarious video, but it's so true. He's like, you're not eating chicken breasts, rice, and broccoli for flavor and taste and to have this amazing experience. You're eating it to get ripped. You're eating it to get strong. You're eating it to burn fat so you don't look like that anymore. You're eating it to get your washboard abs. And then the reason why you want your washboard abs and the result, you want to fit in your clothes better. You want to look good. You're in the mood, or not in the mood. You're in the season for finding a mate, and you want to present your best self. Like, those are the results that you need to stare at. And if you stare at the results that you want, your body is going to go in that direction. Trust me, when the mind locks in, the body figures out a way. Speaking of that, there are so many stories of people healing from crazy injuries, right? I talk about this all the time. Like, mentally, they think, I will walk again, despite what the doctor says. I will do this again. I will be able to, so on and so forth. As a matter of fact, there's a story about a famous high jump or now famous high jump coach who used to bust backflips all the time when he was in practice. Well, one day hit a backflip, slipped on the loose track and broke his neck and was paralyzed. And he told himself that he was going to walk during his wedding, like during his healing process. You know, he was going to walk during his wedding, and he actually did. He actually, during his wedding, he got to walk. And so mentally, again, if you mentally lock in, your body is going to find a way to listen to those instructions. We'll be right back. As you know, my passion is to help people build resilience, and it's a journey I've been on my entire life. That's why I created the Dee Hankins At Best Student Development Program. I started the program because I once was a student facing major curveballs, and I want to show students that they have a chance at a successful future no matter their background. We empower students with a 6-step framework called Win Your Challenges, and we build a network of support between students and parents and caring adults in their lives. If you're a parent, educator, or administrator and want to learn more about how we build bridges and transform school communities, I invite you to visit my website, deehankins.com. That's DeeHankins.com to learn more about how you can bring the At Best program to your school. Welcome back, y'all. Here's the analogy that I want you to carry with you this week. Your mind is the CEO and your body is the employee. The employee, your body, is lazy. Now, I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it because that's biology. Your body loves to be safe, your body loves to be warm, and your body loves to be full. So essentially, it loves the bed. It loves the couch because your body is designed to conserve energy. That's what's going to keep you alive. If the CEO is absent, if the CEO is weak, then the body, the employees are going to take a nap in the break room every single time and every chance they get without fail. Physical resilience happens when the CEO comes back and the CEO puts his foot down and gives clear direction. That's when physical resilience happens. When that CEO, think about it, right? Let's say you worked a corporate job or something like that. It's been kind of, whatever, lackadaisical, so on and so forth. And all of a sudden, it's just like, yo, the CEO is going to come visit our region. We need to tighten up. Y'all need to be here on time. Everything needs to be clean, especially if you were in the restaurant business or maybe you're in, like for me, is coffee considered fast food? I guess so, right? Fast drink business or the coffee business, man. When our regional manager or regional director was coming in, dog, the night before, we locked in. Everything had to be spotless. We had to make sure everything was clean and just running efficiently, and everything was made to proper specifications, all that, okay? That's the same thing that happens when this steps in. When your mind steps in, your body follows. This is why you see 350-pound people lose weight and lose 150 pounds. And so what? That their skin is hanging off and all this other stuff. Like, they still do it, but despite how it may look on the outside, the CEO still steps up and goes, look, man, I don't care what you look like. I don't care, how you or what happens after you lose this weight. You're going to lose this weight and you're going to stay the course. Your CEO is giving you clear directions and your body has no choice but to follow those directions. There's so many examples that we have that we go through in life. Think about a time where you didn't want to do something physically. Like, you didn't want to help a friend move. You didn't want to do this sprint. You didn't want to go to practice, but something in your mind clicked, right? Something was, maybe you were running out of time. Maybe you wanted to prove someone wrong. Then all of a sudden you got the energy to do this thing. Now, in that moment, did your muscles change? No. Did you drink some magic drink? Did you eat a sensu bean? No, right? The CEO stepped in and was just like, yo, we're doing this. And your body responded with, yes, sir. The connection is this: you cannot build physical resilience if your mental resilience is constantly letting you off the hook, okay? You have to train your mind to give your body orders, even when the body complains. All right, so let's put this in practice. Here's the challenge for this week. I call it the override. I want you to pick one physical action that you have been struggling with, whether it's to drink more water, whether it's to get to bed on time, or maybe even getting up 30 minutes earlier. Whatever you struggle with physically, you know that you struggle with this thing, and I want you to pick that thing. This week, when the moment comes and your body starts to complain, oh, I'm too tired, oh, it's too cold outside, I'll do it tomorrow, I'm serious, I'll do it tomorrow, I promise I'll do it tomorrow. When that moment comes, I want you to use this override mindset. Hit the mental override. Literally say to yourself, override. We're doing this. You're the CEO. The CEO does not negotiate with the employee. Give the order. See what happens when you let the mind drive the body. That's it for episode 19. Next week, we're going to connect mental resilience to financial resilience to see if your CEO is actually draining your bank account or making it grow. You definitely don't want to miss that one. And like always, if you found some value in today's message, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, or sharing. If you're watching this on Apple Podcast or Spotify, please consider giving a 5-star review. This will help the show reach more people. And thank you all so much for everybody who listens week in and week out and sends me comments and all these other things. I really, really appreciate the support. This is the 19th episode, and man, I'm 19 weeks in. Crazy. I'm really proud of myself, but I wouldn't do this if nobody was watching and nobody was listening. Or maybe I would do this if nobody was watching or listening. But the fact that you are watching, the fact that you are listening and commenting and sending me stuff, man, that gives me that motivation. That helps me, the CEO, go, hey, we're going to record this podcast, man, and make it happen. So I really appreciate y'all. Remember, I want to hear from you, okay? Share your stories. Share your wins this year so far. If you've been disciplined and you're on a streak with something, share it. Visit www.dehankins.com/podcast. Submit a highlight or a curveball. But if you're on a streak and you've been killing it, man, please let me know. Whatever it is, please send a highlight. I would love to share that on the show. And like always, remember, life throws curveballs, but even curveballs can be hit for home runs. I'll see y'all next time.